Parang tinatanong ko siya, Nate, are you still breathing? Kasi kung makapagsalita, talagang parang hindi humihinga. Tapos ngayon wala na, na lang. Parang na-hurt ako.
Hello. The other day, nagpaalam si Nate sa akin na pupunta daw siya dun sa house ng kaklase niya. Parang na-stress ako ng very, very light. Umpisa na ba yun? Kasi umuwi siya 7 p.m. na, ay ang tapos ng school niya 2. So parang medyo na-stress ako. Anyway, I asked him about it. Sabi ko, kamusta naman? And he said, oh, I had fun. They had dinner in dun sa house ng classmate niya. And there were 9 of them. And he said, nag-enjoy naman daw siya. So, happy naman ako kasi, ibig sabihin may mga barkada siya. I think, bukod sa pag-aaral, kasi sa akin importante yung he'll make friends. So, I'm trying to, na lang na, oh, I'm so happy. Pero sabihin nyo nga sa akin yung mga magulang dyan, umpisa na ba yan?
Hello. So, let me talk to you about Nate. Nate just turned 13 last November 8. He's officially a teenager. Yes. And nag-iba na siya. Ayaw ng pakis, ayaw ng pahag, ayaw ng pa-holding hand. Samantalang dati, natutulog na lang kami, naka-holding hands pa siya sa akin kasi malaki na kasi siya noon. So parang pag sumisiksik sa akin, parang inuusod ko ng konti and he'd always hold my hand. Pero ngayon wala na. Nag-iba na talaga siya. I think he's trying to be more independent. Totoo pala yung sinasabi nila na ang parenting talaga nag-iiba-iba. Depende sa age nila, depende sa season ng kanilang life, no? That's how you parent them also. And lately kasi, yung bang tumatahimik na, di ba yung mga teenager, hindi sila nagsasalita. Nakakaloka. Yung galing ng school, kasi akala ko ganun, yung parang, oh, you ask them about their day, and so I would always ask him, oh, how was your day? How was school? And he would just say, So, parang, nung umpisa na feel bad ako talaga na parang, bakit ganito? Dati, parang tinatanong ko siya, Nate, are you still breathing? Kasi kung makapagsalita, talagang, parang hindi humihinga. Tapos ngayon, wala na, na lang. Ni wala man lang good, na lang. So, I find it very, very weird, and at the same time, parang na-hurt ako. Pero, yun pala, he just needed parang a little bit of break. Siguro kasi masyadong madaming nangyayari sa school. Yung information overload siguro. So, parang gusto niyang tumahimik. Plus, ang aga-aga niya kasing gumigising to go to school. So, nagnanap siya. Pag galing sa school, magnanap siya. So, what I did, kasi kesa ma-feel bad ako, I just let him. I just greet him, oh, hi, you're home. And then I would go back na to our room. But you know what happened? Ever since I started doing that, siya na mismo yung pumupunta sa akin. And he would make me kwento about his day. Oh, you know what I did today? Like this, like that. I tried doing this and ganyan. Oh, I'm also not bringing baon anymore because I'm just buying food in the canteen. Kasi dati nagbabaon siya, ngayon bumibili na lang siya ng food sa canteen. Yung mga ganon. And then, dun kasi sa old school niya, hindi sila binibigyan ng grade. Hindi ganon yung system nila. But in this new school, kasi nasa middle school na siya, merong grading. So, parang nai-excite siya doon na parang lumabas yung kanyang pagiging competitive. So, every now and then, pag lumabas na yung kanilang grade, ipinagmamalaki niya sa akin. Oh, this is my grade. Ganyan. In math, I'm like this. In English, I'm like this. In ganyan. Tapos, sobra siyang natutuwa, sobra siyang proud na yung aim niya, lagi siyang A or 1 or A plus or whatever. Laging yun ang niya. And by the way, natutupad niya yun. Sobrang honor student, nakakatuwa. And, ano pa ba yun? Tapos, sa school, he's also very active. Hindi, kasi nung maliit siya, hindi siya mahilig sa sport. Pati yung school na pinanggalingan niya, since maliit lang yun, walang sports talaga. Pero, we love that school because grabe yung foundation na binigay sa kanya. Talagang sobrang galing ng school na yun. Pero ngayon, since nandito na siya sa new school niya, natutuwa kami na he's trying everything that he can. Kahit na ayaw niya or hindi niya type or hindi siya magaling doon, he'll try it anyways. Tinuro din naman namin yun mag-asawa na we always tell him, you have to try it. Kasi paano mo malalaman kung type mo o hindi or kung mag-enjoy ka o hindi kung hindi mo itatry. And I think that's what he's doing now. Even if he's actually not into it, he'll try it. He's also doing swimming. He's swimming now. Kasi last summer, yun ang activity na ginawa niya. Kasi nga meron kaming pool dito, nasa stress ako na hindi marunong lumangoy. So, nung mga, I think mga 7 years old siya, nag-try na kaming mag-swim. Unfortunately, na-cut yun kasi, you know, na busy kami, we traveled, and then, of course, the pandemic. But now, last summer, tinuloy namin. Ang galing na ngayon mag-swimming, nakaka-proud, natutuwa ako, sobrang ang cute-cute. Tapos, every week, tinuloy niya yung kanyang training. So, ang aim niya, or we're trying to encourage him na sana mag-try siya sa swimming team ng school. Kasi very sports-oriented ang school na pinag-enrollan namin sa kanya. So, we're so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. And I'm glad that he still talks to me. Siguro for the mga mommies out there na medyo nagtataka tayo na bakit ganun, hindi na nagsasalita yung anak natin, hindi na tayo kinakausap. Siguro they just need a little bit of time, like a quiet moment after school. Kasi nga naman, na-realize ko rin naman yun na parang, oo nga naman sa school, ang dami mong inaaral, ang dami mong kailangan kausapin, may mga test, may mga kung ano-ano. So, feeling ko na the information overload din sa brain niya. So, he needed a little bit of, you know, me time and quiet time and also to take a nap. So, I just give him that time and then, yun na nga, like I said earlier, he would always naman come to me and, you know, he would either show me his grades or talk to me about school. Like, kaninang umaga, lagi yun, pumapasok yun sa room namin para magpaalam. Kasi maaga nga siya magpunta ng school. Magpapaalam yun. And then he said to me kanina, oh, I forgot to tell you, I got hit by a softball. Hindi naman daw siya tinamaan sa ulo talaga. Parang nahagingan lang siya. Pero medyo sumakit ng konti. So, nagpunta siya ng clinic, nilagyan ng ice, and then he felt better. And then after that, naka-home run siya. Di ba ang cute? So, nagkukwento pa rin naman. Kaya lang, yun nga, hindi nakagaya nung dati. Meron na talaga siyang sarili niyang mundo. Lagi na siya dun sa kanyang room. Nakakatawa. And me naman as a mom, before kasi I would just go inside his room, no? I'll just barge in. Ngayon, tinuruan ko na yung sarili ko to knock. Para he knows that he has, you know, his privacy naman. Kasi parang nakakahiya din naman. Malaki na siya eh. And if you also noticed, I hardly also post about him anymore. Hindi na ako masyado nag-share ng mga pictures niya sa Instagram. When I used to do it a lot before. Kasi I wanted to give him na, yun na nga, yung kanyang privacy. Anyway, yun lang ang mai-share ko for today. And I'm praying that I'll be able to do this every day. I'm going to try my very best to share some things with you guys. Maybe you get inspired by what I'm saying, or if not, yung wala lang, yung may napag-usapan lang. Ayun lang. Till next time. Thank you.